All right, Shalom. First and foremost, going to start off by giving all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakah Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone of Ruel. Peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect, the Bayath Dawadah, the House of David. This is going to be a real quick one. As we stated, right, that the closing the Strait of Hormuz, right, is going to raise up the oil prices, right? And everything is going to surge up through the ceiling, you see, through the roof. And let's just play this quick video that I have right here. And we're going to close showing you that what we're saying to you, right, is absolutely facts. Everything is true that our Apostle Tahar, all the way down, all of our apostles, all the brothers, right, who've been saying these things, you see? All right? And that we have a more sure word of prophecy in everything that's happening now. All right? You see? Matter of fact, let's get this here. Because it's in Peter. All right. Let's do this. Second Peter 1:19, it says, we have also a more sure word of prophecy, whereunto ye do well that ye take heed, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place, until the day dawn and the day star arise in your hearts. And that's Yahweh Shai. All right? So we know about everything that's happening, man. So let's go back here and let's play this. Right? So it says how oil and gas prices could be affected by the attacks on Iran. Let's play it.
To those expected to rise today now as the fighting continues, and Iran escalating its attacks in the region too. You heard Keir Simmons earlier in this discussion talk about the Strait of Hormuz. Huge. This is a huge global shipping route for oil. It is a big deal. It is, as you can see, geographically right in the thick of where everything is happening. I want to bring in NBC News business and economy reporter Ali Canal. So talk us through it. Let's start with oil prices. Trading picks up later today. Expectation is a potential spike, right?
Yeah, analyst Tommy, oil prices are likely to rise when markets reopen at 6 p.m. Eastern tonight. Now, crude could jump anywhere from a few dollars a gallon to as much as 15 to 20 bucks a barrel here. Now, that would push oil back to that $80 to $90 range. We haven't seen sustained levels like that in quite some time. Now, economists this morning were also urging caution, noting that global oil production today is significantly higher than it was 2 decades ago. There are roughly 90 million barrels currently floating on tankers worldwide. That can act as a sort of buffer here. So it's very possible that we will see volatility, but history shows that these spikes often moderate once we see shipping resume. Of course, that is a big question when it comes to the timing, and it's something that markets will be closely watching in the days and weeks ahead here.
So then talk through the gas price impact, right? And what that means is the trickle-down effect.
Yeah, I mean, crude prices very closely correlated with the price of gas, and we could see that flow through very quickly. Typically, every $1 move in the price of crude, that translates to roughly 2 to 3 cents a gallon for gas. So an increase of 15 to 20 bucks in oil, that can mean gas prices rise anywhere from 30 to 60 cents a gallon. And that's on top of some of those normal increases that we typically see around this time. We have more drivers on the road. We do have those refineries switching to more expensive summer blends. So this could really hit consumers all at the same time here. And if we take a step back, Iran only contributes about 3 to 4% of global oil production. So that direct impact is somewhat contained. But you mentioned the Strait of Hormuz. That's really the critical question here. It sits right along the southern coast of Iran. You're seeing that map now, a very narrow passageway. That's what analysts and experts are really focused on. Any disruptions there, that's going to contribute further to sustained increases in oil and therefore the prices that you pay at the pump.
pull back out just a little bit, too, here, Allie, before I let you go. It's not just oil. This is a critical cargo route as well. We've seen two of the world's biggest shippers say they're going to suspend operations for obvious reasons here for at least a little bit. What kind of a timeline on an impact there? What kind of impact does that have for shipments that are going to other parts of the world?
Yeah, I mean, we're already seeing some of that impact as you just laid out here. I mean, huge disruptions here. They're going to have to change up their routes, possibly go around the Cape of Good Hope. That's off the coast of South Africa. Now, that's going to add weeks of delays. It's going to drive up production costs, create port congestions, drive up shipping costs, and that puts a lot of pressure on global supply chains. We are still dealing with some of the effects of the shocks that happened during the COVID-19 pandemic. So this is very critical here. And if we see some of that sustained pressure, that's likely going to lead to slower economic growth across the globe at a time when inflation remains elevated. So that's the key economic question here moving forward.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.
All right, so with that, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakah Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone of Well, peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect, the Bayat Awadah, the House of David. Shalom.